And so we return once more in Griftlands. Welcome back, everybody. We are trying out a new sound setting again today, and I hope it gets better every time. That's at least the goal, and I'm sorry if you are that you're all being subjected to these tests here, but I gotta do it, and the best way is to do it on the run, and then I try to listen to every episode and see if we have made improvements, and I do think so. I made a sound test before, of course, but it's really tricky for me to figure out. I have told people before, but I am completely tone deaf, and like I can't normally really recognize sounds well enough to really distinguish them between another, and so I don't always hear it when it's bad. Hopefully, I feel like it was kind of bad in the previous one, so hopefully it will get better now. And with that out of the way, let's dive in. We are on the first mission of day 3, I believe. There's nothing in here. Let's see what happens today. Getting settled. Ulu has another special mission for you. Go do her dirty work. And we will. How are the gears of the government today, Ulu? Still grinding? Jammed, I'm afraid. Which means I have plenty of need for your skills. I've got 2 jobs I could use you for. And since I don't hate you, I'll even let you pick. Aw, how nice of her. She's actually a really likable persona. Compared to Nadan. I liked Nadan like he was my type of scoundrel, but Ulu is just a nice person. Get to know her. Alright. Tunnel rats. Why about a bandit hideout deep in the Partok caverns? The Admiralty wants you to send a message, so don't leave any survivors. My kind of missions is can't make people give up. The other one is leave no one behind. Ashgora is being held prisoner by the spree. Ulu wants you to either rescue or silence him at your discretion. Also interesting. This one gets paid more, so that's 256 shields. It's quite a bit, actually. That's really nice. I'm taking that. You heard of Partok Caverns? I haven't actually, but apparently Sal has, and it sounds familiar. I think it would have left an impression, if not a gaping hole in your side. The place is crawling with spree. Normally, I just leave them to their rats' nests, but apparently there might be ruins under the caves, old ones from before the plague. I've run out the chain of command, but the Admiralty don't care. They're just as happy to let spree rot with the relics. The Hessians, on the other hand, what do you want me to do? I don't know the first thing about holy relics. But you do know about killing bandits. Why denounce the cult can send their archaeologists? Just do the killing, they do the, dusting. Dusting? Brushing? Clearing? Digging. They're going to dig. You got me. You got there eventually. Okay. Funny. Good stuff. Except me, right? Remember, no survivors. Except me, right? I'll leave that up to your discretion. Alright. Thanks, Ulu. Let's see what the vendor has to do for us today. These are actually kind of good items. Getting to door cards or spawn and dominance, but I don't want to pay for it. And I think we have been doing like exceptionally well throughout this run here. So I don't think we need to hire anyone at the meat market. Let's just dive into it and see what we can do. Ulu marked the cave entrance on your map, but the wild countryside has you double checking the coordinates. If the caves are as deep as you've heard, then the bandits might be better hidden than maggots in a cheese rin. Or rind? Rin. Whatever. Fortunately for you, luck strikes. A bandit emerges from the bush, clearly returned from a brief break to nature's privy. Oh, I was just... Wait, who are you? Urania's quick eye snacks your Admiralty graph. You lost, Sarge? Only switches out here are the ones swinging from trees. Sorry, Admiralty graph? What Admiralty graph? It might be... contractor? He got that from a boss. Boss? Interesting. Whatever. Look at her hand. What the hell? Okay. Let Urania go in exchange for information, or attack Urania. Urania won't get over the location of the spree hideout willingly, but if you keep her talking long enough, you might be able to piece it together. that might be the way to go. If I attack her, I'm not gonna be able to make her surrender and then talk. So we gotta probably do the negotiation here. Ulu said to kill all spree, but there's no harm done if you make the job easier by letting one runner go, surely. You know why you call them switches, right? Because they have the authority to beat you bloodless. But that doesn't have to be you, friend. Not if you answer a few questions. Remove covert knowledge to determine the location of the bandit hideout. I see. Covert knowledge. Only 10. Easy. When destroyed, discover the whereabouts of the bandit hideout. Alright. Oh boy, she starts with 11? Yikes. Okay then. We can defend that. Almost. We can go up to 10 with the key pool and the boosted deflection. Hail, reconsider. Second wind. We can go for dominance in here. Then remove the dominance with the pale reconsider. That gives us an action. That actually nets us an action and plays 2 hostility cards. And then I would be able to remove the covert knowledge with the flash badge, and that would then give us the white remark, triggering the whole hostility combo for the turn, and then still have enough actions to do one. No, then I would have extra actions. Yeah. Okay. So we're just hitting this one over here. Okay. Then while dominance is up, I should do the flash badge. There you go. Got the heated spawned. Very good. Then we will remove the dominance. Well, hold on. It gives me 2 actions back, and then I'm gonna play these 2. But then I might as well play the total press while we have dominance. Like so. Pretty good round, all things considered. Yeah. You expect me to believe that? Urania is momentarily paralyzed with doubt. Do the boosted lie. Duplicity is in play. We can level the duplicity with brain gills, so what are we gonna double? He's attacking 2 different things. And we might be able to destroy this escalation over here. That is going to be tricky though. No, I could duplicity the boosted bellow. Brain gills, duplicity, boosted bellow on escalation. Yeah, that would take it out. And then that leaves me with only 1 action though to defend against 4 and 2, which we can do with a wide deflection. Okay, that is the plan. Brain gills, duplicity, boosted bellow, rooted bellow, sorry. There. Good stuff. Triggering the whole combo again. And then we need the defense. Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. And we got another heated up and running, so it just went to more stacks instead of spawning extra ones. That's interesting. Not that I mind, that's kind of okay. 11 over here now. You are really doing some damage, lady. Not a fan. Not a fan. 24 minus 10 is 14. We can do incept 2 wanted, which is going to give us some stuff as well. And in fact, that might be the way to trigger the whole combo again, and I think it is. Or can I defend this? We have 8 and 4 is 12, so that is enough to defend and not lose the heated. I think that is the correct play. I have to expend the card, so I will expend the stone fast talk. And here, and then I just think we play the most inception water here, setting it up for future turns. Greedy is lose 10 shields and then double your actions. So then we might want to play the second win just to play it here. And yes, it would indeed net me actions, so that's actually kind of fine. This one isn't the best for my deck. It is going to help us here, so look at that. It's fine, but it's we don't have the biggest deck, and we thin it a lot, so we don't have a lot of cards in discard most of the time. But it's still good here. Sure. And we have lethal, so it's just about playing the XP, I think. Yeah. So we'll press up here. Highest chance of it actually triggering. Let's draw me a card then. Let's see what we get. Good, yeah, that was lethal. Nice. Negotiation card. Another bellow. He's the hesitation again. Oh boy. What does it do when leveled up? It costs 2 or create 4 heated. And it also expands. So you would think that the bellow, more our style here. 3 heated documents is just amazing though. And we could duplicity it, so creating 6 heated arguments in one round. Oh lord. Yeah, I mean I gotta go for it. I've never had that before. It sounds really cool. No. Make my life easier or make yours shorter. Hey look, I don't know much. Nadan keeps us all in the dark. But if you all want if all you want is directions, Captain, I can give you that at least. The bandit scratches a map in the dirt, watching you for sudden movements. After she's done, you dismiss her with a brief nod and makes for the bushes. And she makes for the bushes. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Make a careful note of the map. You enter the cave system. Alright. Also, here we have, like, this is usually the dailies in Griftlands. They have this little cave system where you go for a cave. And I wonder if that's basically what we're walking, where we have to go left and right and stuff like that. I don't know. Or maybe we know the way, so maybe I have to guess. You're so deep in the Partok caves that you start to get a little reflective. Why are you here? What purpose do you serve? You kill some bandits, but then what? Is the meaning of life really at the end of a contract? Or is there something greater? Would you ever... Gah. Lost in thought, you knock your head on a stalactite. Oh. Whatever you were thinking about evaporates into the darkness as you rub your knock. Gosh damn it. You shake the stairs out of your eyes and keep exploring. Go to the hideout, explore the caves. Oh, we can choose to explore. Well, I will. You search some side passages, hunting for anything useful. You turn a corner and only notice the Luminari crouched in the shadows when it's too late to do anything but gawk. Oh, quiet. She holds up a blessed finger and waits in the darkness, and you can't help but follow her lead. Finally, she looks you up and down. Thought I heard the bandits. You're not one of them, I can tell that at a glance. My name is Ionis. Sal. Weird place to make acquaintance, but here we are. I'm here to sort out the cave's bandit infestation. Thought I'd do a little exploring first, see what I can dig up. I've been sent to catalog some of the ruins in these caves, and do what I could to safeguard them until the bandits were dealt with. Seems like you're fixing to get me out of this damnable hole. Vince, I only to join you against the bandits. Yes, perfect. Oh, see, the cult of Hesh is the only real threat to my spawning tons of arguments on my side, right? Which we just made our deck do. So it's kind of scary. They are always scary, the head cult of Hesh negotiations, but hopefully we can make it through. The Minari are trained combatants, aren't they? Content with to sit and let me have all the fun? So, she's not attacking in turn 1, so we can go full ham. And here we have the ham, which I can duplicity. No, I cannot. Can we get away with that somehow? Getting an extra action so we can do duplicity agitation? No. Alright, I mean, we gotta do the 3 agitation here. We need it. So it does 3, it's gonna increase, basically increases our passive damage by 3 each turn, and that's kind of insane. Oh. Yeah, they cheated for that. So we need 5 more damage over here to not take a ton of damage. And we got the flash badge to do it, so it's fine. Cool is nice, and I don't think I need to use the brain gills in this turn. Let me think it through before we do anything. We also would like to do the evoke combo, but I cannot play 3... Oh no, I can. The hostile instincts is so good. This gives me 2 plays of the... Oh, I wonder... The Viper Mark was played... I think this turn already. Well, here's one way to test that. If I do hostile instincts, then obtuse, and hit, I suppose we hit this one down here. Sure. Now I'll hit her 4. Yes, that. See, the Wide Remark was played at the start of the turn because that's when I discarded the killer. And that triggered the Wide Remark earlier, so it's counted as if we've already played a hostility card. Alright. I should have done the flash badge first. Too bad. I suppose the dominance area attack thing is, well, it's an area attack anyway, so might as well let it do its thing. So now we don't need any of the defense here. We could do another boosted lie. You know what, I'll throw another one into the deck, it's fine. Yeah. Can't have too many of those doubt spawners. Alright. I can destroy the Wrath of Hesh, so we are golden. How do we do it though? I'm thinking we do it with double total press. You don't need to duplicity that one actually. Interesting. We don't need the pale, we consider this turn. So I will double duplicity, sorry, double the total press here. Good. Is she dead? Or like, defeated? No, not quite. Close. That is a whole lot of passive damage. Kind of crazy. Alright, we have the brain gills with second wind, and I think we are just gonna ram that home. So the cool thing about evoke, in fact, is that when we evoke, we put all of those cards into the discard immediately. So if I had anyone over here, we don't. I'm just gonna brain gills, second wind, play the key pool, and I suppose we will do this. Not that it really matters. Pool and second wind both level up. Key pool needs to give me some basic composure. Second wind. What do you? I think I would love it to... don't need the door, really. Not really. I'm gonna go for the pale wind. Negotiation card, another abrupt remark. Which is kind of okay, because I'm not filling my hand every turn, I've noticed, and we wouldn't even when the negotiator, sorry, the drafter here levels up. Which is the 5 way. And I don't want any of the other ones here, so we are getting another abrupt mark. It's fine. Yeah. Accept that. You must be bored out of your mind, but now is the time to strike. That's true. The ruins won't need guarding the second your work is done. And 2 blades are better than 1, I always say. Have a point. Sharp point. Very well. Follow me and stick to the shadows. We don't want them fleeing further into the caves. Alright, so exploring was a good call. We can explore more. Sure. Explore some more. You move quickly. The only sound you make is the soft splutter of your flickering torch. We have a torch. But it's hard to move in the shadows when you banish them with your left hand. So the bandit finds you alone and armed with fire. Hey, we got a live one. Talk the Knuckle is also a new guy. Speed promoted thug. I've never seen you before. I'm pretty sure. He looks badass, though, by the way, with this metal jaw. He did not find me alone, by the way. He is so dead. Good, some entertainment, he says. See how that works for you. Shadow Mastery goes online, I think. Right out of the way. Why wouldn't I? I'm not being attacked. We want the XP. Do it. And the same for improved accuracy, except it can be used as a draw in another turn. You spend. Don't need to heal. Yeah, I think I played just for the XP. We might not see it again in this fight. We'll have 1 action then. Just discard a card. This should be an easy fight. Does 8 to me twice. Okay. Defend that. Yeah. No worries. Now the Rummage doesn't discard anymore, which is kind of... Maybe this was... I'm sure some of you will think that this was a bad idea. And I am still on the fence about it, to be fair. It will draw me an extra card. It draws 3 cards now, which is kind of good. And it thins my deck, which is usually pretty hard to do in battle. So that's why I kind of like it. But I will admit that right now it kind of looks like it's way down. But here's the discards. Good. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards. See, we have enough. Discard. The end. Other one. Okay, we want to do this feint here to get the XP on it, so that. Now with the Stone Search we are already defended, so let me draw 2 cards and expend a card here. Okay, so then I want to expend just the Combat Gauze, I think. Though to be fair, that one has replenished. Maybe I shouldn't have. We can discard this Stone Blade. What does this one do? Heal 8 health again. Alright. That's great. Not right now. Keep it sticky. I'm not so sure I want to attack him. We're gonna murder him too quickly, for my taste. I guess I'll play the prototype drone. And then just do the Stone Surge, that'll lock it down. And turn. Oh, what is this though? He gives me bleed and shredded. While this is in your hand, bleed cards deal 2 bonus damage. Expend and stick. Okay, yikes. That is kind of worrisome, but we didn't draw any of it. Now we can get him with the crushing blow, so I absolutely will to get the XP on that. Should have done the sharpen first, but I might just want to get the seeker level first. We never get the sharpen level. I think I will go a little bit more aggressive now, because we have those bleed and shredded in the deck now, which is not going to be super nice for us. And he's dead. Okay. Can I get more XP done? This will draw a card. And then that's it. We could do the Lifter Claw. I don't think there's anything in here that I would want to play though. No. And so I'll let my allies do it as always. Just stab him with a stab of the deep so that he gets a wound, make sure to lock it down, and then my allies will kill him, which means I shouldn't get any hate out of it. So far that has proven to be true, so I'll keep working that into the strategy. The Faint levels up into giving me more healing. Absolutely. Trace Strike, whenever this card is improvised, gain 2 damage until the end of combat. Love that one, but we don't really have the improvised thing. Ability. Your counter attacks apply to bleed. Okay, we don't do a counter, and here we get combo. This might be the time to finally say decline. I don't think we really need more defense. And there's none of this here that will really help with our current combo. Thin battle deck is never a bad idea necessarily, but it is kind of because you don't get punished for having a big one as much, and sometimes people put new cards into your deck, like we just saw, and then the bigger your deck, the lower the chance that you actually draw those cards. So it's back and forth, but I think I will decline this one. Hold on. The Barbed Defense. Oh, it cannot become 0 cost. Okay. Then I would have kept it, I think. Taken it. But we don't have a single counter card, I believe, in this one. And so it seems kind of silly. Even though it works into the bleed combo, we wouldn't be able to ever trigger it. And so it's a pass. Yes. Decline. The nice thing is, you'll be able to find your way out again by following the trail of corpses in your wake. Continue deeper into the caves. You're back in the main cave. Nothing in these caves left to loot and discover, and you've got a job to do. Alright. You get to explore twice, which is fine. I like that. Time we can squeeze in one more battle here. So, but it's not long before the smell of sizzling meat hits you. And since stalactites and cave vermin aren't much known for their cookouts, you follow your nose to the bandits. Unfortunately, something in the air must have told them you were coming, too, because you round the corner and find yourself flat-footed. Where do you think you're headed? Goni. I think I've seen Goni before, but I may be incorrect. I was hoping to sneak my way into a good position. Don't suppose you allow a do-over? Nope. Didn't think so. Defend yourself. Alright, it's not that bad of a battle. All of them are wanted dead, so it'll be an easy decision what to do. Not that we had a choice. Okay. I do want to get XP on the Seeker, so it'll probably be that one that we'll go for. Who are we focusing on their side? I don't really know. The wolf will dodge everything. It's buffing me. Dominari Ionis is buffing herself. Alright. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Promoted Fight 30 will probably be played here, so let's start with that. And 3 wound. I'll take it. Who do we focus down? Gains 5 power when below 33 health. The other ones, I don't remember these guys with crossbows, but I remember this archetype. We just fought him and he was pretty nasty, so I will take him out first. Give him 3 wound. Draws a card because it's spend. Good, and now we have enough discard to trigger everything. Let me get this wound on first. I might be killing them too quickly again, but at least there's 3 of them this time, so maybe not. I'm saving the makeshift dagger. Rallying How. Right, gain 1 action and draw a card. Turn and reduce it by 1. Oh, 4 bubbles. Wow. Okay, but Thorgioni is one of them, Thorgioni, so we can take him out this turn, then the first attack will not occur, and the second one will be evaded, so we should probably aim for that, but look at that, I can't. Damn. We do have some counter, what I'm saying. Okay, we had some counter. So we can apply 8 defense to bubbles, and he gets 4 on his own, so that's 12, only taking 4 then, but still taking 4. And then I can still play the Shadow Mastery. We should do this first, the Dorsa card. And then Lift the Claw will spawn a prototype drone, probably. Can I afford that? Yes. We did not get to do that. And then I'll just take the Harpy's power supply. It got played. What happens then? It gets put into the discard pile. Oh. Interesting. Not that we didn't need it this turn, so it's kind of fine. Alright. Kind of a bad turn, I won't lie, but it's fine. Yeah, Bubbles took 4. Now I'm being attacked, but we can definitely take out Goldie now. He's the only one attacking me. Yep. Good stuff. Here's the crushing blow that we don't really need. I will go for Lucid Rummage. Here's what we do first. We play Sal's Bloody Daggers. Take 5 bleed. Then we do a Strained Stab here. Discarding the boosted blades. What this will give me is different cards that are okay to expend with the Rummage. And indeed, we will go for... let's see. We need 1 piercing, a stab, 2 for Blade Flash to kill him. Then I want to play the Prototype Drone. I can heal Bubbles 4 here, that's the 2 actions. And then I can choose not to play either one of these. I'll probably expend a Blade Flash. It's fine. Prototype Drone. Kill Goni. Oh. Kill Bubbles. Vertical Slash. I was thinking about leaving it in the deck, so it could be used as a draw in another turn. Five bleed won't be a big deal this turn. I'm gonna do that. No more evasions for the rock. Oh, and now it's taking 21. Who's doing that? That'll be Thief Keejchen here. Cannot really do anything about it. Cannot kill her this turn. Give some defense, but it's not a lot. It'll have to do though. Let's start with the wound. And I chose the wrong Blade Flash here. This one would have given another attack. Oops. Alright. Bad turn. 4 bubbles. I'm trying to protect you, but that was a rough turn for him. $13. Yikes. Another bad turn. Let's sharpen this turn. Let's do Strained Stab. Seeker. This will give me... did we already do... yeah, we already did an expend to draw. Should I go for Makeshift Dagger? I don't think we need it still, but we might... we're looking at maybe even losing Bubbles here if we can't finish this guy. So I will spend... yeah, it did get trashed. Too bad. Okay. Let's play this. What matters. What is this here? Temporary power. Who won power the turn? We had 1 temporary power. Discarding a card, right. Gotta remember that we gain a power temporarily when I discard a card. 16 on Bubbles. Who's attacking Bubbles? That would be you. D6 with 10 already incoming, and then 13 remaining. 6 wounds should be enough for me to lock that down then. This will give me Fort Vial if I get rid of this pin thing. Yeah, I mean, we have the combo to kill, so let me get rid of improved accuracy. Oh, I'm also taking 19. Ah. Oh, this will draw me a card as well. Damn. 10 is not enough for the kill over here. It's not enough. It is enough for the kill over here, and it gives me 1 power then, and then Blade Flash will do 11, which is not enough, and then Bubbles takes the hit. So I can choose between myself and Bubbles. It's a position you never want to be in, choosing between yourself and your pet. I can apply 8 defense, which is going to do more work on Bubbles than myself. Going up to 12, so only 4 going in. We might need to heal. It's easier to heal myself, though, up combat than it is to heal the pet. That's also a fair observation. I think actually I should tank the hit, because I've got a lot more health to do it with, and then healing actually does something on me. Get that later in another fight. So yes, I will let Bubbles... No, I will tank that hit and make sure that Bubbles does not get hit by getting over here, getting rid of pin, blade flashing. Yeah, it is required if you want her to die, so there you go. And then I get the defense here and 2 counter. So close, yet so far. So it comes down to maybe, just maybe, I would have been doing better if I had used Sharpened Dagger earlier in the fight. Too bad. Oh, and now I took the kill, which is not ideal, but I wanted to get levels on the stun, obviously. Nail Seeker needs to be better. We will usually want to play it through discarding, so make it cheaper in action costs. So it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense here. The battle card. Oh, we can heal per bleed on target or apply bleed for each card played this turn slice. Both being tempting. I don't think we need the healing. And this will double down on that bleed, and so then a leech becomes really good after that. But right now we still need to pour on a little bit more bleeding for the bleed to actually be like a huge thing. So there you go. Slice. You're starting to get a reputation for violence. Dangerous and a known thug. Interesting. Known thug is really good for us. Dangerous is also kind of good, so maybe we'll keep both. You made quick work of the bandage, which is nice, because nothing else about this job was handled that neatly. That went smoothly enough. Your services were no doubt worth the expense. Of course, it's best if you keep this partnership to yourself. What? The cult of Hesh doesn't like to associate with riffraff like me? Not at all. Come into the fold, and they'd be delighted to herald your salvation. All creatures are welcome under the Bell of Hesh. Yeah, not for me, I think. So I assume. It was nice meeting you, Sal. You too, Ionis. Ionis disappears into the darkness of the cave before you can even think to call her back. Not that you would consider converting, but it might have been nice to hear the benefits package. Fortunately, you are able to find your way out by retracing your steps. You always had a good memory for mazes. Alright. And that would conclude today's episode, folks. So I hope you all enjoyed it and that the sound is getting better. See you in the next one, guys, and bye-bye.